Hey guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, I'm just gonna give you a trigger warning real quick before I tell you what it is. You guys can probably tell by the title of the video, but trigger warning if you have been in an abusive relationship and that bothers you, or rape or sexual assault or anything regarding them topics and they trigger you, please click off this video. I will be discussing those things in this video, so I don't want any of you guys to get triggered. I know there's videos I can't watch because of it, so I want to do that for you guys so that you guys don't have a panic attack or something, because I don't want that. But today's my rape story. I've never discussed it because I was scared to discuss it with you guys, because I know the person who did it watches my videos. I know his friends watch my videos. I know my people who used to be my friends watch these videos, and they know who it is, and they're actually still friends with this person. But I was raped at 17. The person who did it, I will not disclose their name, but if you know who this person is, do not harass them, do not send them threats, do not send them anything. I know this video is going to be sent to this person. I know this person's going to send me threats. They're going to threaten to get the police involved, and the police has already been involved in what happened. I did get the police after this happened, and the police did nothing about it. They're going to try to do whatever they can to get this video taken down, but it's simply what happened to me. When I was 17, I was in a relationship. I loved this person with all of my heart. But they terrorized me. They put me through the hardest thing I've ever been through in my life. And I've been through some hardcore stuff. I've had a knife pulled to my throat. I've been abused. And other stuff that I'm not going to talk about. But this was definitely the worst. This person doesn't consider it rape, but that's simply what it was. So I'm here to tell you what happened to me. I had already had sex with this person before, but that day I just wasn't feeling it. My parents had left, and I went to my room. It was just me and him. My parents knew about it. They left for about an hour, 2 hours. I don't even remember how long. But I know it wasn't that long. It wasn't like an all-day thing. It was just a few hours, because they never left us alone for more than a few hours. I went in my room and I changed. I remember changing into some kind of like pants, either sweatpants or like bottoms you would go to sleep in. I believe it was bottoms, because I remember vaguely it was one of the two. And a baggy t-shirt. It wasn't anything like you could like weird, but that's what I was wearing. I remember him walking in and getting all touchy-feely, kissing, whatever, which was fine by me. And I remember him asking me for consent, and I said no. He kept asking over and over, and I felt guilty for saying no, but I kept saying no. By the way, to tell you, I live in Oklahoma, and I lived in Oklahoma when this happened. This whole thing occurred in Oklahoma. So laws and stuff go based off Oklahoma laws. But I remember sitting there on the edge of my bed, saying no over and over again. And it kept asking, and I finally gave in. I finally was like, sure. I didn't even say sure, I said fine. My word was fine. It wasn't yes. It wasn't a yes at all. It was fine. And I let him do it. But based on Oklahoma laws and regulation, once you say no, if they keep on asking you over and over until you say yes, it is rape. But he kept on asking. I kept on saying no. I said no over and over. I don't remember how many times, but I remember it was way too many to count. I finally said fine. And he did it. I stayed with him because in my mind it was consensual since I said fine. But I knew something was off. But I got too scared to say anything because I didn't want my parents knowing, and I didn't want something to happen. I was scared. I cared about him. I loved him. And I didn't want him to get in trouble. Plus, I didn't know if I would be believed or not. Which I wasn't, but I didn't know, and I thought I wasn't going to be believed, so I didn't say anything right then. And my dad had always told me if any guy had touched me or did anything that I didn't like, he would hurt them. And I didn't want my dad going to jail for murder. So I stayed in silence for a month. And so I couldn't take it anymore. So I told one of my friends. I told her, I was like, does this count as rape? She told me I needed to go to the police. I told my sister, I ran to my sister crying. I was like, this happened. And I went to the police without my parents knowing because I didn't want them knowing what happened to me and going to him before the police could get to him. So I went to the police and I told them everything. And then the next day, they called my parents, and my parents were not allowed to talk to me. My parents were mad at me for going to the cops without them knowing. But I didn't want them knowing because I didn't want him getting hurt because I didn't want my dad going to jail. I waited a month, and since I waited a month and there was no actual proof because I had showered and I didn't go the exact day it happened, and I waited, they didn't believe me. I was called a liar. I was told that my story had changed too many times, even though my story now is probably the same exact thing, maybe a few minor details left out because I want to tell you vaguely the story. I don't want to go into every little detail. But they told me my story was different. My story was not different. I know for a fact. I remember my stories. I am good with my stories. My story, when I was abused by somebody, is the same now versus then. You can ask the person who did it. The person who did that to me, admitted to it, and that's why I'm on good terms with them. This guy can't. This guy refuses. This guy sends me threats if I even talk about it. They didn't believe me because he didn't say he did it. lied and said he never did anything to me and that I'm making it up. So they didn't do anything about it because it was too late and because I didn't have actual proof because I waited. This happened because of bad parenting. And because I was always taught, or I was always told, it must be the clothes you're wearing. When it's not. I was wearing freaking night pants from what I remember and a baggy t-shirt. And even if I was wearing something revealing, like, that's not consent to touch. So if somebody touches you without your consent, it's sexual assault or rape. And don't be scared like I was. Go tell somebody. I know it's hard, but if that person threatens you, still go. If your parents or if people tell you you won't be believed, still go. Go. Don't be afraid. No matter what it is, don't be afraid. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I didn't go to the police until a month after mine. But you need to tell somebody. Since then, I've received threats telling me that I'm lying. I need to stop telling his friends, which I have not told his friends. The only friends of his that know are ones that he's told or people who were my friends before he was friends with them. He's now trying to date my used-to-be friend. But and I don't care if it works out or not. Like, she backstabbed me. He cheated on me with her, and I know that for a fact because she told me. And I saw the messages and everything, but based on the laws in Oklahoma, it's rape. And I wholeheartedly believe that. I kept saying no. I kept trying to get him away. He kept on asking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard not to cry. It's been almost 2 years. Maybe it will be 2 years. At this point, I have no reason. Nobody believes. My parents didn't believe me, and my mom told me it's not like he goes around doing it to other girls, and he's done it to another girl. And I know this for a fact because she told me while they were together that he was abusing her, and that it happened. And I warned her, but she didn't believe me until it happened to her. She watches my videos. And girl, I'm sorry you had to go through it too. I'm fighting back my tears so bad. But she's gonna watch my video. I think she still talks to him too, but I don't know. I know this video is gonna come out and things are gonna get crazy for a bit, but You guys deserve to know. I've been hiding it for 2 years. Almost 2 years, actually. And I couldn't take it anymore. I wanted to tell you guys. I love you guys. Please know that. I don't know. I may be taking a break after this video. Yeah, I cut my hair, but I may be taking a break after this video. I don't know. It's good to get it out though. Now all I gotta do is upload it. Just gonna be super hard. I'm so nervous. I know he's gonna watch it, but I won't. I love you guys, but I'm not gonna let him hurt me anymore. But yeah, I love you guys. Bye.